Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm here now on my dummy account. This is just an account that I made for sort of play testing different ideas. This is not the GM account. I just wanted to show some basic stuff related to what the players will go through. Mainly I wanted to go over sort of UI customization, sort of user interface stuff, and show maybe some easier ways to play the game if you're a player. So normally if you're a player, what some people will start off doing is, so I got my dummy over here, my testing dummy for my player account. For some people, when it's their turn, let's say you wanted to attack an enemy. So you have an enemy right in front of you, you want to attack them, what do? Some people will go over here to their character sheet, click on it, and then if you scroll down to where you have your attacks, and you click on longsword, and it'll populate the longsword attack over here. So that works perfectly fine. It may actually be easier for you if you do a couple of other things. I'm just going to show a couple of them right now. So obviously you can go and click on your character sheet, but what you can also do is if you hold down Shift and double click on your character icon, it'll also pop up your character sheet, and once again you can scroll down to longsword, click it, and that'll populate another longsword attack. But we can actually make it even simpler than that, so that you don't ever need to pull up anything. For that, we're going to go over here to collection, the tab. It's going to be just to the side of compendium here for collection. And so you're going to see this option down here that says show macro quickbar. And we're just going to do the easiest version of the macros in the game. I may make a second video covering how to write custom macros, but for now we're just going to do the drag and drop macros. So let's select show macro quickbar. And I don't know if you saw that, but if you look down here in this section, you can't see it too well because of the white background, an extra area just sort of popped up underneath your player icon name. So I'm just going to click on this a few times. You can see that it sort of appears and disappears. So you're going to click on show macro quickbar. Macro quickbar is down here. And now let's add some macros to the quickbar by pulling up the character sheet. And it's as simple as just sort of dragging and dropping. We'll start with the longsword attack. And we're just going to pull it. We're just going to click on it and drag it straight down. Hopefully this will work on the first try. And there you go. As you can see, that's really pretty ridiculous. I'm just going to rename it to longsword. And now I always have my longsword attack queued up down here. So let's see if that works. I'm just going to click on this button. So now I can just concentrate on the game, or if I want to, I can concentrate on the chat log. And if I want to make a longsword attack, and there you go, my character automatically swings his longsword. And I would recommend doing that with everything that your character does very often. Let's look at one more example before we wrap that up. Why not something like Acid Splash? So Acid Splash is a spell, it's a cantrip. Normally what you might do is open up your character sheet, go to spells, click on spells, and then you click on Acid Splash, and that'll pull up the Acid Splash dialog here. Or once again, you can go ahead and just drag it straight from here into the macro quickbar. And again, it might be a little crazy like that, so I would just rename it Acid Splash. And if we click on Acid Splash, there you go. It'll pop up right there. So that's going to be that for macros.